on somebody, why don't you run?
What's up, y'all? Welcome to another episode of Lake Athens Fisherman TV. Bed fishing here in Texas is coming up really fast. We've got maybe 2 or 3 weeks and the fish are going to be up shallow again. So I thought it'd be a good idea to make my top 5 favorite bed fishing lures in Texas. Number 5 on that list is a little Yum Craw. Just rigging on like a shaky head or a Texas rig or just something that, or even a jig trailer. Just something that's gonna like slow drag across the bottom, maybe make little hops, and just get those pinchers moving, give him a little bit of an action, make him look alive, and make him look like he's eating something. Really take the bass off. That's all you got to do. That's the whole objective of bed fishing, is just to make the fish mad to where he's gonna eat your bait. Rolling into number 4 is another Yum bait, a Yum Craw. Kind of just like the same concept as their crawfish. It's just in a craw, and pretty much all the same setups as the crawfish, jig trailer, Texas rig, and shaky head, and fishes the exact same way. Number 3 is a Zoom June bug chart lizard. Lost my train of thought there for a second. Just Texas rig this one, just kind of slow drag it, and maybe do some hops, just kind of let it sit on that bed and maybe pop it off the fish's side just to make him mad, make him or her mad. This is a great bait because it's really soft and it's really pliable, I guess you could say, and they'll keep it in their mouth a lot longer than some of your other baits. This right here is what I've caught my personal best bed fish, not my personal best bass ever. My personal best bed fish is on this bait right here. So let's roll in to number 2, which is a white fluke. I like the white fluke because I can see it really good if the water's dirty. I can just Texas rig this and let it sit on the bottom. Normally it'll stand up like this, and that tail will get kind of flapping. It just looks like it's eating the eggs off the bottom, and that fish will get mad and just most of the time instantly inhale your bait. It's a great, really effective bait. Rolling into number 1, we got my personal favorite, the white jig. Now this jig, the majority of the time, unless I can find a white craw to put on the back of it, I never use a trailer. It's a great bait because you can just kind of slow drag it. It'll stay on the bottom, or you can just do small little hops or big, large hops or medium hops, just depending on how aggressive the fish is, how much he's nosing down on it, how much he's looking at it. If he's really looking at it, I'll just kind of let it barely bounce on the bottom, just enough to get that skirt moving, just to make it look alive. If he is not very aggressive, I'll only hop it up and down a couple times and maybe hit him in the side with it, just to kind of make him get a feel that this bait is mad at him and it wants his eggs. Is kind of my presentation on this. That about sums it up for this video. Just a couple of other things. For those of you who don't bed fish that much, this part of the video is for you. Normally, if you get on a bed and you pitch a bait in there and the bass is nosing down on it, he's almost right up on it with his nose, it means he is 90% of the time that fish is catchable. 90% of the time. I'm not going to say 100 because I haven't caught a fish every single time he noses down on it. And just vice versa, if he doesn't nose down on it, 90% of the time he's not catchable. I'm not saying just completely quit and not fish for him. I'm just saying don't spend as much time as you want on a fish that's nosing down on your bait. Now, if you're sitting here on a fish for an hour that's nosing down on it, he's more than likely not catchable. So I would just move on to another bed and not worry about him. I hope y'all took this video and learned something from it, and appreciated this video, or if you're, I don't know. Catch y'all next time on Lake Athens Fisherman TV.
Ever since the days of old, men would search for